No one. Alicia Keys. It is 8:12, and this guy is not. This guy is someone. Let me tell you, he is something else. It's Dr. Kevin with the Bryant Wellness Institutes of Acadiana for Wellness Wednesday. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Good morning. Beautiful day today.
So far.
Yes. So what's going on in your world?
Oh, came to do a radio show with you this morning.
Yeah, but how was the nutrition, how to shop seminar?
Shop with the Doc. It
Shop
was
with the Doc,
fantastic. We had such a great time. I mean, we had every chair was full. The people got so much out of it. I mean, it was absolute success, and we have 3 more of them scheduled coming up. So, yeah, it's going to be very, very good.
Shop with the Doc.
Shop with the Doc. So today's show is all about centenarians.
I'm sorry?
Centenarians. And it kind of goes right along with the Shop with the Doc program. Centenarians are people that live past 100 years old. And I want to be one of those people that live past 100 years old. And sometimes when you
I don't know, Doc. Sometimes I'm ready.
I know.
I'm ready. I'm ready now.
And that's what people say a lot of times. You know, when you talk to people about living to 100, they just almost spur of the moment go, "Oh, I don't want to live that long." And I never have really understood that statement. Why wouldn't you want to live as long as possible? Now, the reason I think they say that...
Walk around with me one day.
Yeah.
You'll understand.
Yeah. I think the reason most people say that is what they mean is they don't want to be bedridden or be dependent or, you know, be unable to think clearly at an older age. So, and if you ask them, if you want to live to be 100 and be functional, enjoy life, and still do the things you'd like to do, would you want to die at 70 or would you want that extra 30 years?
Exactly.
They say, oh, I would take the extra 30 years if I could do whatever I want. But their image instantly goes to being 70 years old and in a wheelchair or broken down, maybe because that's what they experienced with a family member. But people are living to be 100 years old all the time. But it's almost like our vision past 70 automatically goes to disabled, needing care, and it doesn't have to be that way. Listen, Harriet Thompson just ran the San Diego Marathon in 7 hours and 7 minutes. She was 92 years old. And
she didn't start running till
70.
Yeah.
Yeah. She started running at 70.
It's incredible.
So imagine the 2 different lines of thinking. One person is 70. You know, my dad is 72 now, and you would think he's going to die any second, and he's in great shape. But mentally, he thinks he's got 1 foot in the grave already, and he can walk with me in the field. He can, you know, walk to deer stands as fast as I can.
But the operative word here being mentally.
Yeah.
Mentally. He believes that mentally.
Right. And one reason is because all his friends are starting to pass away now, and so that's what happened. But you have to look at yourself and not your friends, because most of them were, you know, really unhealthy, and he's a super healthy guy. And so... I've been researching areas around the world where people routinely break the century mark. And there are places, there's 5 places that this is happening routinely. So one researcher called them blue zones. And I'm going to discuss each one of these zones today and why we think these people are living to 100 years old. So I'm fascinated by this. I have 5 blue zones today that we think that why people in this population are responsible for living to the age of 100. It's going to be fun. So the first one is Okinawa, Japan. They have the highest rate of people that live to 100 of anywhere in the world. And they have a saying there that they give credit for them routinely living to be 100 years old. And the saying is, eat something from the land and something from the sea every day. So this is seaweed, mushrooms, brown rice, green tea, fish, something off of the land and something out of the sea every day. I mean, it seems simple enough, but that's pretty much standard operating procedure.
Now let me see.
Instead of red meat and cereal.
Wait, does a Hostess cupcake, does that come from?
You'd have to throw it in the sea and then get it back out and unwrap it.
Interesting.
So pretty interesting. So after the break, I'm going to tell you about an island off the coast of Greece that surprisingly has equal numbers of male and female centenarians, and why. And this is interesting because most of the time.
It is, because most of the time the men want to die.
Yeah. That's why it's 5-to-1 ratio. Most of the time you get 5 female centenarians for every 1 male centenarian. But this island off the coast of Greece, it's 1 for 1. It's the only place in the world where men live as long as women, and I'm going to show you why. Right after the break, we're going to go through these other 4.
Can't wait.